and welcome to my Udemy course. This course is about mathematical mindset. It's dealt with unlocking your potentials, exploring mathematical thinking, and how to apply it to personal growth and development. Without much ado, let's get to the board. Life is 10% what happens to us, 90% how to react to it. So we're going to deduce this quote or statement into mathematical equation and analyze it, how it will help us to enhance our personal life and growth. So where life equal to L, which is 10% what happens to us, so equal to 10 over 100. 10 over 100 is going to give us 0.1. 0.1, right? Also, we have 90% how we react to it. So 90%. Also 90%, you are going to get 90% is going to be what? 90 over 100, which is giving us 0.9. Okay, let's move on. Here, life is 10% what happens to us. So what happens to us? Happens to us, yeah. So happens is what? Event. So event equal to what? E, right? Then react equal to R. Okay, mathematically, let's see how we can illustrate it. Mathematically, we know that L is equal to light. So L equal to life. So L equal to what? Life. But don't forget, event equal to E, react equal to what? R. So mathematically, we're going to have life is 10%, which is 0.1. When we reduce it, or when we reduce it into decimal, we're going to get 0.1. For that matter, we're going to get 0.1 times event, because from the quote it says that life is 10% what happens to us. So that is event. E plus reaction or react. React is what? 90%. React is 90%, right? Which is giving out 0.9. 90 over 100 is giving us 0.9 precisely. So we are going to get 0.9. So plus 0.9 times is 90% how we react to it. So times reaction or react times react. Okay. So this is the final equation of the statement or the quote. Now let's see how we can apply this into our daily life. What is the essence of this mathematical equation? What does it affect our life as individuals? And let's see how we can do it. Okay, let me take it again so that you get what I'm trying to explain to you. This formula or this equation is telling us about our general life. When it comes to life, events are circumstances or challenges. Events are circumstances or challenges that happens to us every day in our life. Then reaction or react is the response or how we react to challenges or obstacles in terms of adversity, in terms of challenges, in terms of obstacles. How do we react to them, and how do you make potential decisions? So that talks about what? Reaction. So reaction talks about response, decisions, or human behavior, choices that we make when there are circumstances or there are challenges that we face in life. As I've already explained about events are circumstances or challenges that occur to us daily in our life and how we react to them. So mathematically, if you want to take this illustration into details, it is that in life is about challenges, circumstances that happens to us, and out of these challenges and circumstances, there's one thing we have to focus about. There's something we call response, choice, decisions that we make out of these challenges. So these challenges come to emerge with our response or our decisions that we take every day in our life. So as every individual, the most important you have to focus in life is that life is making decisions out of your adversities. Life is making potential decisions out of the challenges, obstacles that we go through every day in our life. That's why there's a combination of reaction and events, and that event, and it is always 10% what happens to us. Life is 10% what happens to us, and 90% how to react. So it means that 10% what happens to us, be it of challenges, be it of sickness, be it of failures, be it of disappointment, it is 10%. Every day there are disappointments, every day there are circumstances that we pass through every day. Every day there are failures. But 90% is how we can solve those problems. 90% is how we can actually delve into those problems and how we can make potential decisions to overcome those challenges. That is actually behind the illustration of this quote. Okay, now can we derive from this quote or mathematical quote? But mindset matters most in our life, because one, we talk about mindset matters mostly. Yes, mindset matters. Why did I say mindset matters? Because in every day the challenges that happens to us occur in our life, and how we can make decisions depends on our mindset. Either you give up or you make it out. Those challenges that you are passing through, those circumstances, those situations that always battles you, you make decisions out of your mindset. Your mindset directs you, your mindset guides you how to make a positive decisions and how to overcome them. So mindset is very important when it comes to decision making. So it's very important that as every individual, your mindset controls or regulates everything about you as individual in every field or every area of your life. So mindset matters mostly. When you think about negativity, the result is negative. When you think about positivity, the result is positive. So mindset matters. Let's look at the second moral lessons or what we can derive from this quote. 2. Focus on response. 2. Focus on response. Yes, focus on response. I've even explained it already. Focus on response also matters mostly in our decisions and what happens to us every day. Focusing on your response means that how you respond, how you react, how you can actually take a positive decisions, how we can actually see how productive you can make your decision, that you turn your imaginations or you turn your imagination into productivity. What does it mean by turn your imagination into productivity? Turning your imagination to productivity means that those challenges that emerges with your life, with both positive and negative things, it's up to you to make a very productive decision out of it and live a successful life. So focus on your response. How to react? What do I do at this moment? What can I do about this situation? How can I overcome this challenge? What do I do about it? By questioning yourself or querying yourself gives you a very productive way to deal with the challenges. So focus or respond is very important when it comes to mathematical mindset. The last one which I would like to explain to you is empowerment through choice. Okay, so empowerment through choice means that empower yourself. How you can actually empower yourself with the choice that you make when life emerges with what event and then what reaction. So it means that empower through choice means that what are the choices, the decisions that you put in to make sure that those challenges that you are passing through, you overcome them. Those difficulties, those obstacles, those adversities, how do you overcome them? So empowerment through choice is very important. That is the third point that we can learn about this quote. So when challenges comes in, it means that how do you respond to them? What decisions do you make? How can I overcome them? What do I do at this time? And everything is about the mindset. And I told you that focusing on response is very important, and the mindset also matters mostly when it comes to mathematical thinking or mathematical mindset. So always 10% of challenges happens to us. 10% of challenges happens to us every day. 10% there are, as I said, disappointment, failures, anything you can talk about. Sickness, everything happens to us. Every day there's 10% of what challenges or obstacles, circumstances that happens to individuals. And 90% is how you react to it. 90% is how you can overcome it. 90% is how you can respond to it. The third point says that empowerment through choice or empowerment through choices. It means how you can make choices out of those challenges that happens to you every day. You cannot just give up because there are challenges. You cannot just give up because there are circumstances. You cannot give up because there is disappointment. But how you can make a productive decisions to enhance your personal growth and development. How to make a positive decision, a productive decision to enhance your personal growth and development. I hope this teaching is very catchy. Please, mindset matters. Focus on your response. Empowerment through choice. That's the valuable lessons that we can derive from this mathematical mindset. I hope I've spoken enough about it. Please and please, as every individual, as I'm summarizing up, I want you to know is that every day there's 10%. Every day there's 10% what happens to us. There's 10% challenges, disappointment that happens to us every day. But the 90% is how you yourself as an individual, you cannot take advantage over yourself and counter you every day in your life. Thank you and stay tuned for the next course. Goodbye.